When heroes arrested instead of being rewarded. This is Inspector Ray. This is actually the dude we watched yesterday. Make sure to subscribe. Dude, this dude is blowing up, though. Does he have writers?
KFC makes me puke. Why, kid?
Yeah, KFC's kind of mid. Dude, he posted this 11 hours ago. It's already 300K. Bro only has 48,000 subscribers. Holy shit. Can I have a little bit? Can I have some crumbs? Please, sir. Please, sir. Can I have some crumbs? Just a speckle of views, sir. Please. Post cop videos? I don't wanna. I'd rather just react to them because I don't care enough to actually, like, you know, fucking find the footage and then download the footage and then talk about the footage. That's too much, man. I already have my main channel where I have to review movies all the time. All right, make an alt account. I have like 50 alt accounts. I make a lot of content, chat, and I'm a dad. All right, I'm a little bit busy. I'm streaming right now. Even though I didn't want to. I came home tired. And I was like, oh, I don't want to eat. But then I'm like, no, that grind set. Get that grind set, bro. Get the bag, right? That's what I said to myself, right? Like a big boy. And I did it. Look at me. Look at me. I'm here.
Go on. Cry your little bitch tears.
Ban that person.
This is stuff that you got to talk about with your lawyer. I can't.
I stopped the threat. We would have all been shot.
Hey, check that out. I stopped to help somebody who's been shot. I'm getting arrested.
Heroes are usually rewarded for their actions, but unfortunately these heroes are arrested instead, and the reasons are insane. Here are some cases where the heroes were shown.
Okay, we have seen her. I remember her. This one pissed me off. We've seen that was a long time ago, so you guys might not remember.
The prison door, starting with this hero who tried to save the victim of an accident.
Thank you for teaching me not to be helpful, you fat.
On October 9th, 2020, retired firefighter Joseph Garce was driving in Santa Paula, California, when he spotted a shooting victim, Samir Salgado, lying in a pool of blood in a parking lot. Without hesitation, Garce exited his vehicle and began administering.
Let me guess, he's gonna get arrested because he tried to give him CPR. Is that what it is?
CPR to the victim. Shortly after, police officers from the Santa Paula Police Department arrived at the scene.
Don't go to the car. Don't go to that car. Stay over here. Stay over here. Stay over here. Come over here. That's your car?
That's my car. I was driving by. I saw him. I'm a retired firefighter.
Okay.
I'm not a part of this.
We don't know anything about that. We see a gun in the car. You're not going there. Do you have your ID?
It's in the car.
What's your name?
Joe Garces.
Joe Garces, you gotta relax, okay? We know you're helping us out.
Wait, but you guys aren't listening either. That's part of the problem. Yeah.
So I said we appreciate your being involved, okay? We're just running.
That's his knife. I took it out of his pocket to cut his shirt off.
And that's your vehicle?
Yeah, I was driving north. I saw the lady. They were looking this way, and I saw him down, and I thought it was beer or something. Spun around and came in. So
I'm CPR certified. I will do whatever the fuck I want. I'm actually CPR certified too because I was a lifeguard. You know, not trying to brag. You know, I whistled at a couple kids running, and I say stop running, and then they keep running, and then they throw stuff at me and laugh. I didn't like being a lifeguard.
Saw the blood. She said they were calling 911. I screamed, has he been shot? She said, yeah, as I was pulling in.
Okay.
Saw the gunshot wound to the side of his face. I did a quick check. Found the gun in his waistband, rendered it useless, stuck it inside my car, grabbed his knife, cut off his shirt, and then you guys started showing up.
Okay. Did you see anybody running, anybody leaving the area, anything?
Not a thing.
Garce provided further details on the incident. Initially, the interaction was respectful. However, the situation took a dark turn for the worse when Santa Paula Police Detective Rivera arrived and began to adopt a condescending attitude.
Not a thing.
Get this guy out of here. Sir.
He's a witness.
What the?
Relax.
I wouldn't relax.
Huh?
So I got a crime scene, sir. I'm a detective.
Yeah, and I'm here helping him, so step the off. Okay? If you're a good detective, you wouldn't be yelling at me right now. You'd be taking care of your job.
True. Say it. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Get out of my crime scene. What are you gonna do to me? Get out of my crime scene.
What do you mean, my crime scene? There's a fucking dying kid on the fucking ground. Get out of my crime. This is mine. My crime scene. Get out of here. Mine. What do you mean? There's a dying child on the fucking ground and you're crying that there's a dude in your crime scene? Get over yourself.
I'm gonna make you next time. Get out of my crime scene.
Come with me, Mr. Garces. Mr. Garces.
That's my
Come with me, Mr. Garces.
people will give you guys the benefit of the doubt. And I work with you,
Yeah, tell him. Tell
I want to
him.
get my car back then.
Get him.
Hey, tell them. Thank you for teaching me not to be helpful, you fat.
Yeah, let's go.
You have to step back. Step back. Step back. Step back. Step back. Step back. I don't know who you're.
Oh yeah, so now you're gonna come over with me, huh? You're doing a really good job right now, aren't you?
Go at him,
You need
dude.
to
Get
call
him.
him. I need you to back up.
Dude, you know what this reminds me of? I wonder if I can find it. That that one firefighter that got fired. Funny, firefighter got fired. But he got fired because he made like a post about how he thinks cops are terrible and shit, and how they're like awful people, and he made an entire post about it, spitting hard facts. Oh wait, no, it was a group chat. Yeah, it was a group chat. He was spitting hard facts in a goddamn group chat, and he got fired because of it. Like, that's so stupid. Like, firefighters aren't allowed to have opinions about cops.
No,
I got him. Come here.
No, you need to understand.
You can get fired for opinions, apparently, when it's about cops. 100%, yeah.
Take it down a notch.
You can take
Take
it down
a notch.
Somebody here's not
Take
controlling
it
themselves.
down.
It's you.
Take a deep breath.
Don't be a hypocrite.
I've taken a deep breath. It's your turn.
Yeah, don't be a
You want
hypocrite.
to talk like adults? I'll let you go. You
Okay,
want to talk
did
like
you
adults?
start talking to me like an adult?
Do you understand how I need to
Do
do
you
my
see
job?
what you're doing wrong?
If you know how to do this job and you have a badge, then you would understand. Now, do you want
And
to go
so
to
would-
148 if you have...
You know what you'd be doing right now? If you knew how to do your fucking job, you'd be taking care of the dying person on the fucking ground and not whining at this random dude who spent...
Oh my God, I don't care!
Yeah, you're talking to him. Talking to him, not me, by the way. But yeah, you'd be doing your fucking job, not yelling at this dude who helped you.
Do you have a badge?
It's so
Do you have a badge?
Yes,
Are you
I do.
retired?
Yes.
Do you want to go for 148 for being in a crime scene? Just because sergeants of patrol don't know how to do their job, and you were a
You're
cop
saying
at
your
one time-
sergeant doesn't know how to do his job?
Take him. Turn him around. Where's your badge at?
What?
Chief, like,
So now he's shit-talking his sergeants, and now he's gonna arrest him for what? What?
I keep saying, well, listen, we're at...
Kiss him. Kiss him.
Hey, you will see it when you look
Do you
at the
want
body
your car? Do you want me to have to write a search warrant and keep it, or do you want to keep your car? Do you want to get home as soon as possible?
I'm not talking anymore.
Okay. Sink him in this car right here. 64. What's your first name?
Joe.
Joe.
Hey, check that out. I stopped to help somebody who's been shot. I'm getting arrested.
Have a seat for a second.
Garcia was confined in the back of the patrol
Wow,
car for almost
that's
15 minutes
crazy,
before
dude.
Detective Rivera released him, stating that he was free to leave. As a result of the encounter, Garcia endured a dislocated shoulder and a torn labrum, injuries requiring surgical intervention.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
Subsequently, Garcia pursued legal action against Detective Rivera
Good.
and the city of Santa Paula, ultimately reaching a settlement out of court. While Garcia did receive compensation,
Wow.
he would think twice before intervening to save anyone again. However, the situation
Yeah, imagine like wanting to save someone dying. How dare you? Chat, remember that next time. If you try to save someone dying, a cop might arrest you. Okay?
proved even worse for the next hero, who would ultimately regret his heroic actions forever.
The guy who pulls the gun isn't the one who goes to jail that night. You go to jail.
Exactly.
On June 27th, 2023, Army
Classic.
veteran Matt Solon
Dude,
and
there's so many instances of victims going to jail.
Michael Loudermilk,
So
the
many
son of a
instances
Georgia
of that.
congressman, were out with their girlfriends in a parking lot when a gunman, identified as Dwight Cooper, attempted to threaten them with a gun. Matt swiftly disarmed and subdued the gunman, forcing him to the ground, and promptly
Move,
dialed
Skibbity
911
toilet.
after taking the firearm away from him.
Someone pulled a gun on me. This guy asked for a cigarette. We told him he doesn't have a cigarette. He's drunk, and he pulled a gun out on us. So I disarmed him.
Who has the gun?
I have the gun. It's disarmed. It has hollow points in it. It's a Glock.
I want you to stand there and I want you to put that gun on the ground, okay? Do not have it in your hand when they pull up.
Okay. It's on the ground.
Okay, tell them the gun's here and point to the ground, but keep your hands to where they can see them.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
So he does exactly what the operator does and then gets in trouble for it.
It came from him bleeding from the head. The guy bleeding from the head? Yes, sir.
I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. Okay, do you think people ever lie to the police? Is it possible?
I could have got shot today.
Yep, me too. That's my job.
I was in the military for 6 years. I think I know
Congratulations,
that. I was
sir.
in Afghanistan. I know exactly what danger is. I'm not armed. You want to test me?
Dude, this guy, oh my god, he's trying to one-up him. That's so fucking cringe. I could have got shot today. Yeah, so could have I. I'm a fucking cop. That happens every day for me. Like,
Shut up, bitch!
You're fine. Not next to it. Don't go reaching in your pocket, man. You just
Get away to get thrown on the ground. Don't be stupid. I understand completely. You're not exactly being cooperative either.
Bro. What? Dude, cops are the most fragile fucking losers ever. Like, they think they could arrest someone for hurting their feelings. Dude, it's so funny that they say girls are the ones who are fucking emotional. When cops will literally shoot someone, they'll arrest someone just because they hurt their feelings. Like, oh my god, what a baby.
I'm putting him in my car.
Sure. Did I do something wrong?
I don't know what's going on. We're trying to detain you to figure
Let's
out what's
hope
going on.
there's not an acorn out here, Chad.
Okay. Did I do something wrong or no?
Look at it this way, man.
I'm done talking.
Anytime we show up on a call, we have to do what we can for safety reasons until we can safely ask everybody questions. We got one guy with a gun, one guy bleeding, so we detain, and we wait till everything calms down, then we start asking questions and kind of figure out what happens in the scenario, just so you know why you're sitting back here.
No, I have no idea why I'm sitting back here. It doesn't explain anything.
Matt!
Yes, sir.
Rouse feet!
You had what under control?
Rouse!
I had him on the
Rouse!
ground. I'm taking care of
Thank you so much for the tier 1.
I had it disarmed. And what else did you guys do?
All I'm told is that you're the last one to have the gun. You started touching your pockets and everything. I asked you not to, and you're like, hey, I'm the hero, or whatever you were saying.
Okay, sorry.
So.
When did he say he was a hero?
Say your perspective.
Matt was arrested and subsequently charged with felony possession of a firearm. Subsequent.
Cry. Cry your
Stop!
little
Stop!
tears.
Stop using that! Stop! Bro got a felony charge? A felony charge!
With felony possession of a firearm. Subsequent media interviews with the police chief and Matt himself provided further insight into the events of that day and the unjust reasons behind his wrongful arrest.
In your view, is Matt Solon a hero?
During his initial response, that yes, I agree with that comment. I think when the second act was taken, that's where the lines crossed, where he protected himself and the people he was with, and I commend him for that. Then part two is where he took action beyond that, and that's where he did cross the line.
Did that appear to be punitive rather than defensive?
Yes, that's what I saw.
In contrast, Matt provided a different account.
I asked over and over and over again, what am I being arrested for? And Officer O'Brien said, he has rights too.
The gunman has rights.
The gunman has rights too.
Wait, I'm confused. Who is he calling a hero?
Where he took action beyond that, and that's where he did cross the line.
I'm kind of lost here. The arrested guy, so he called him a hero and then said he crossed the line? When did he cross the line? So bro apparently saves people, he's a hero, and all of a sudden he gets a felony count for having a firearm?
Did that appear to be punitive rather than defensive?
Yes, that's
for tackling the gunman and removing the gun from him, and he gets in trouble for
what
it.
I saw.
In contrast, Matt provided a different account.
Cops only care for their own. Okay, 100%, if that sheriff was not getting interviewed, he would not be saying that shit. He would 100% not be saying that shit.
I asked over and over and over again, what am I being arrested for? And Officer O'Brien said, he has rights too.
The gunman has rights.
The gunman has rights too. He was restrained and you hit him while he was restrained, and that's why you're going to jail. And I was like, he's never been restrained.
You should kill yourself. How long were you in jail?
About 35 hours.
The guy who pulls the gun isn't the one who goes to jail that night. You go to jail.
So he didn't even. The guy didn't even go to jail.
The next month.
No, and he's giving his.
Oh, he's not even. Oh, and he's giving his. Ah! What the fuck? Not arrested, and he's giving it, dude. This is some good cop work right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is some classic, solid,
that's real nice
cop work right here.
Gun back. They're gonna see this when they run my plate that I've been arrested before
For a gun-related charge.
For a gun-related charge, right? And they're gonna think in their head, "Oh, this guy just had a good lawyer. He got off it."
The district attorney dismissed all charges against Matt Solon, acknowledging that he had acted in self-defense. However, the damage had already been done. If you're enjoying the video so far, please don't forget to like and subscribe. The officer's actions permanently ruined Matt's record, but their actions were nothing in comparison to the subsequent officer's actions. On February 4th, 2014, an unbelievable event occurred when a CHP Highway Patrol officer arrested Chula Vista firefighter Jacob Gregoire. The Chula Vista firefighters had been providing medical assistance to victims of a rollover motor accident using their fire trucks to block traffic when the officer instructed them to move their trucks, warning that failure to comply would result in arrest.
What? Huh? What?
Jacob chose to stay, insisting that he had a duty to the victim and could not simply abandon them.
Okay, I don't have time for a cell phone. This is ridiculous. CHP is arresting Engineer Gregoire for where he spotted the fire engine.
Chat, remember, cops aren't there to actually help people. They're there. Wait, hold up. I'm cooking here. Cops aren't there to help people. They're there for... Why are they there? Chat, help me out here. Come on, give me something. Why are they there? Themselves? To punish and enslave? Terrorize? Maintain order? Role playing? I like that one. You know that I like that one. That's a good one. That's a good one. They're you know. They do cop stuff. They're just doing some good old fashioned cop stuff.
Middle of patient care with patients on the freeway. They're putting him in handcuffs at this time and walking him away.
Yo, thank you so much for the $2. Ross
Common Copel.
The Chula Vista firefighter chief supported his colleague's decision, affirming that prioritizing the victim's life was important. Firefighter Jacob was released half an hour later. The firefighter in this instance showed great bravery by prioritizing the victim's life above all else. However, the hero in the next case faced severe consequences.
Oh, God, dude, this one's... Chat, I'm warning you, this one is going to piss you off. This one is going to make you fume. All right?
For undertaking a similar act of bravery.
Hey. By the way, the guy, yo, Kermit, thank you so much. A sub a day keeps the coming man away. Very true. Very true, chat. Remember that. Remember that. By the way, chat, that grown, crusty ass man that's chasing her, that's the cop. That's a sheriff, actually, I think, right?
On July 26, 2017, police officers from the Salt Lake City Police Department arrived at the University of Utah Hospital to obtain a blood sample from a victim who was involved in an accident after a vehicle pursued by the police during a car chase collided against his car, causing it to explode and resulting in several injuries and burns, leaving the victim in a coma. Upon their arrival, their attempts were halted by the charge nurse, Alex Woobles, and the ensuing interaction quickly descended into chaos.
It says obtaining blood samples for police enforcement from patients.
She literally has to call the doctor and explain why she has to do this, and the cops still go crazy about it.
This was something that you guys agreed to with this hospital. The three things that allow us to do that are if you have an electronic warrant, patient consent, or patient under arrest, and neither of those things, the patient can't consent. He told me repeatedly that he doesn't have a warrant, and the patient is not under arrest. So I'm just trying to do what I'm supposed to do.
Dude, poor lady. She's just doing her job, man.
So I take it without
The nurse intervened to prevent the officer from obtaining a blood sample from the unconscious patient, citing hospital policy supported by legal regulations. It was unsurprising that the officers failed to meet the necessary requirements. Their motive for seeking the blood samples was questionable.
Yeah, the
they
patient
sought
is
to
the one who
determine
got
if the
in the car
victim
accident.
had consumed drugs or alcohol, potentially to justify the
That's the victim. Why do they need his blood? Good question.
car crash, as police regulations strongly discourage high-speed chases in busy traffic to avoid endangering civilian lives, a protocol the officers neglected, resulting in the collision.
So it's literally the cop's fault. It is. All of this. That's her supervisor right now saying that shit.
Frustrated about not having his way, the officer proceeded to do something unbelievable.
Hey, we're done, sir.
Just arrest her. Arrest the fucking nurse for nothing.
Seriously. Pain.
Detective Jeff Payne, later identified as the officer in question,
The bro's name is Jeff Payne.
as the officer in question.
Jeff Payne. Jeff Payne.
Jeff Payne, later identified
Wow.
as the officer in
Yeah, bro probably thinks he's Max
question,
Payne.
forcefully grabbed the nurse, slamming her against the wall and handcuffing her simply because she had chosen to uphold the law and protect her patient's rights. Shortly thereafter, Detective Payne's supervisor,
What a
Lieutenant
pain in
James
my
Tracy,
ass.
arrived at the scene and began to pressure and manipulate the nurse into complying with their demands for the blood sample.
I appreciate that you have a policy.
It's not my policy.
No, I know.
No, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm being told what to do and what I've been told.
I love how they're going after her. She's the goddamn messenger.
Now, I have talked to people, and there's probably a much better solution that we could have come to, okay? But, all we had to do was get the blood, okay? And my point is, there are civil, if we're breaking the law, if we're doing wrong, okay?
Just
listen to him. Listen to me. If we're doing wrong, there are civil remedies.
Yeah. Don't call the supervisor. Don't call the person who actually has control over this, because then they won't get anywhere. We have to gaslight and manipulate the messenger in order to get her to give him the stuff, you know?
Okay?
That's smart.
If we took this blood illegally, it all goes away. All right? So there's civil remedies if we make a mistake. What I'm telling you is we are not making mistakes. Okay? I've done this for 22 plus years. I know what the law is when it comes to search and seizure. All right? And what you have done, because your bosses are telling you to, has been to prevent this officer who was called out to do a job to do his job. That's obstructing justice. Okay?
The two officers clearly have serious ego
What
issues.
assholes,
The nurse was
dude.
eventually
They
released.
need to fire these whiny ass cops and get new ones. What are you talking about? They're gonna praise them when they get back to the precinct. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, good job sticking to your guns. Good job, man. Keep doing that shit. Keep doing it. You know, tell them how it is."
She chose not to pursue charges against the officers or the police department.
That's
but
crazy.
despite this, Detective Jeff Payne was subsequently terminated from his position, and
Oh,
Lieutenant
good.
Tracy was demoted 2 ranks below to the role of a patrol officer after internal
Hell yeah. You know, they should actually be punished, more punished. But I guess getting fired and demoted is enough.
investigations
That's
conducted by
something,
the
I
Salt
guess.
Lake Police Department. The next case
Yeah,
brings us to
a
Loveland,
demotion.
where police fabricated charges against a Good Samaritan.
There's no reason for this. Get my phone, Sherry.
Small W.
This is up. Videotape this. All you had to do was talk to me. I didn't want to talk to you. I didn't have to talk to you. Doesn't matter.
On September 22nd, 2019, Loveland police officers responded to reports of a motorcycle crash outside a bar in Colorado. Upon reaching the scene, Officer Paul Ash noticed Preston Sowell and his girlfriend, who had previously assisted the victim, trapped beneath his motorcycle. The officer initiated a conversation with Preston, marking the beginning of a highly eventful encounter.
Where is the bike at?
The bike's parked down
The
on
blue
the
one?
side. Yeah, the blue one there. We pulled it off.
Okay, you might come and talk to me.
Thank you, Gorehound,
I don't
for
know
the
what
prime.
happened.
Well, you pulled the bike off.
I think we've seen this one. I haven't. I've
Really?
not seen this one.
These guys saw what happened. I didn't.
Okay,
I'm
if you're not talking to anybody, you can leave.
Well, you can leave.
No.
You're dismissed.
We can't leave.
We can't leave. I'm not leaving.
Okay, then come and talk to me.
No, I'm not going to come talk to you.
Preston was well within his rights to refuse to answer
Yeah.
questions, as
What the
protected by the Fifth Amendment right. He had
What does he mean, leave? What?
no obligation to engage with the officer, and the officer lacked the authority to compel him to do so.
Police officer, man. I know.
Did you pull the bike? Did you pull the bike off him?
I'm not going to come talk to him.
Did you pull the bike off him?
I did not.
You just told me you
It
did.
has nothing to do with me.
Okay, you're free to leave.
Yeah, you're free to leave.
So
No, I don't have to talk to
this
anybody.
is gonna go one of two
I don't
ways.
have to talk to anybody.
This is gonna go
I don't
one of
have
two
to talk
ways.
to anybody.
Okay, either
I
you're
don't
gonna
have to
sit
talk to
here and
anybody.
talk to me.
No,
We'll just have a short conversation.
No.
Or I'm gonna arrest you for obstruction.
No, you're not. I'm not obstructing.
You are.
Arresting him for obstruction? Bro's just standing there casually looking.
You're right here.
Okay.
I'm not obstructing nothing.
The officer's threat to arrest Preston for obstruction was an
I don't get it. Isn't there an actual situation going on? Like, why do they focus on this guy for? Yeah, what the fuck? Pay attention to the actual problem. Why are we focusing on this dude?
abuse of power, as Colorado statutes define obstruction as the use of force, threat, or violence to prevent a law enforcement officer from performing their duty, circumstances which were not present at the time. Frustrated by his inability to assert control, the officer proceeded to make the most significant
What? I can't have control? That makes me mad.
Mistake of his career.
These guys are taking care of it.
Please just come talk to me.
No.
Okay, turn around.
I don't want to talk to you.
Turn around right now.
No. Nope.
Turn around.
Videotape this, Sherry.
I'm already doing
no.
this right here. Turn
No.
around.
No, you're wrong.
Turn around.
My constitutional rights.
around.
I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to die. I don't have to
Wow.
ID myself.
Turn around.
I don't know what happened.
What is even the issue? His bike fell on someone. He wasn't there, but he pulled them. I'm kind of confused on the situation. Let me go back real quick.
Upon reaching the scene, Officer Paul Ash noticed Preston Sowell and his girlfriend, who had previously assisted the victim, trapped beneath his motorcycle. The officer initiated
Okay, so all he did was just help the dude, and now he's going to get in trouble for helping the dude?
proceeded to make the most significant mistake of his career.
These guys are taking care of it.
Please just come talk to me.
No.
Okay, turn around.
I don't want to talk to you.
Turn around right now.
No. Nope.
Turn around.
Videotape this, Sherry.
I'm already doing
no.
this right here. Turn
No.
around.
No, you're wrong.
Turn around.
My constitutional
Dude had a
right.
motorcycle
I don't have
accident,
to
and
talk
then he
to you. I
helped
don't
him.
have to die. I don't have to ID
And now he's
myself.
getting arrested.
Turn around.
I don't know what
Remember that, chat. Never help anyone ever. You might get in trouble.
happened.
Might get
He
arrested.
came over. We saw him down. I came to help him get his bike up.
Okay, and that's what I need to talk to you.
That's right.
So if you've
So
inserted yourself,
let me go.
if you've inserted yourself, you need to talk to me.
I don't
You're
need to talk to
obstructing
you.
an investigation.
I'm not instructing
You are
anything.
under arrest for obstruction.
my God.
And now for
obstructing
resisting.
All he did was lift the bike off the dude. Like, what else do you want from him?
I want to talk to your supervisor.
You can talk to him before you go to jail.
I'm not going to jail.
Yeah,
I didn't do
He's
anything.
going to jail.
I helped the guy get his bike up.
What the
that's
fuck?
why you
And
need to talk to
I'm
me.
obstructing.
The officers, along with their supervisor, engaged in a long deliberation about the trumped-up charges they could use against Preston. During this discussion, they deliberately muted their body cameras for the most part, but at certain
of
moments,
course
the
they
cameras were left
did.
unmuted,
Of course
capturing
they
revelations that
did.
proved to be highly significant to Mr. Preston's defense.
Okay. You're here?
Yeah.
I need statements from the guy in the blue plaid shirt.
Okay.
The guy in the black Eagles thing.
Okay.
He was the one who moved his bike over there, or was moving it.
Eagles jersey moved it over there?
Yeah. So he told me that he helped move the bike. So at that point in time, I got to kind of reconstruct what happened. So yeah, I
Well, he's tampering with evidence.
Yeah,
So.
Officer Ash
Tampering with evidence? What?
initially informed his supervisor that other bystanders had assisted in removing the bike from on top of the victim, corroborating Mr. Preston's accounts entirely. However, after
Wait, the officers helped move it? So they're even aware? Wow, bro.
using their body cameras for an extended period, the officers decided to charge Mr. Preston with evidence tampering in an attempt to justify their assaults on him. As a result of the assault, Preston suffered severe injuries and required a complete shoulder replacement procedure. Several
Dude, what the fuck? Required shoulder replacement? What?
Months later, all charges against Preston were dismissed by the court. Subsequently, Preston filed a lawsuit against both the officers and the city of Loveland. The city ultimately settled the lawsuit for $290,000.
Good.
However, the officers faced no disciplinary action for their action.
Why would they? Why would they? Why would they? Why would that even, why? Why would they? There's no reason for them to, have any punishment whatsoever. Of course.
If you enjoy videos like this,
They protect their own. They always do. They always protect their own.
Now it's time to walk away. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Did you laugh or cry or maybe subscribed? I'll thank you either way. You know I will miss you. I hope you return. Tell your friend or your mother to get me more views, please.